Alright, here with the Neewer C12 teleprompter. And right off the bat I can tell you that the build quality is really nice. The tray that holds the tablet or whatever you're using is very strong and sturdy, holds it in place, no issues there. Everything else in terms of build quality, the rods, the plate, everything is quite nice. Really durable build quality. The one area that I feel that this had an area of opportunity was I was kind of surprised at this price point, that the material on the hood is this kind of very highly reflective polyester material. I would kind of expect to see that same nice matte velvety material that for instance is on the inside of the matte boxes, because that does such a much better job of controlling the light. So that seems like an area of opportunity for this particular model, and it was just a bit of a disappointment for me. However, in practice, while having to bump up the lights just a little bit, otherwise it's fantastic. It's very easy to read screen. You can actually move back quite a long ways from this large screen and it still fills it up and does a great job, and it is very readable. So overall, just a fantastic piece of kit. Really like it.
Between now and next week, and then the second one, as I already told you, starts going to more meetings. I don't care if you're busy. This is important. You weren't too busy. I wasn't too busy to go out and to use, and nothing else stopped me. Don't be too busy for your recovery. If your recovery doesn't come first, guess what? Your relapse will come first, and your recovery will be gone, and all these things that you think you're doing now that you're too busy to do your recovery will go away. So don't let that happen. I'm not, it's true. You kids today like to say, I'm just trying to be real with you. Well, I want you to be real with yourself. Real life, Jesus Real Life Church is about looking at the Bible and see where it intersects with real life.
This is a review of the Neewer teleprompter, and I'm reading the prompter right now. All in all, it's well made, but using it will require significant gear to go with it, in my opinion. I'm using a full frame Sony, and I had to put it on a battery grip to get the camera high enough, and you can't use anything wider than a 35mm lens, or the iPad shows up in the frame. The software is very simple, but does the job, and I found the remote operation a little strange at first. As you see though, it does allow me to look directly at the camera and read at the same time, and I expect I'll get better with practice.
Voilà comment ça a été cassé le vitre ou le miroir. Et on ne peut plus le remplacer. Là, on a le téléprompteur à jeter à cause de ça.